I think there's just a number of areas to improve on in general. I think you could pinpoint a number of points in the game, but I don't want to get too analytical about it. We just need to get better as a whole. We've chatted about wickets in the past, about getting wickets in the middle overs or getting wickets up front, and it's still something we're striving to do. It's something that we do discuss, but it's not something that is a quick fix overnight. As I said in the post-match, I thought, I don't want to come out and say we were unlucky, but I think we didn't get the rub of the green on occasions in that first 6. A couple of inside edges, a couple just over the field, one just evading Harry. I think if we maybe get 1 or 2 wickets from that, it's a different story. But we're not here to say how lucky or unlucky we are. We still really need to improve, and that's our aim. We've got a really big ambition for the qualifiers in July, and that's what we're at the end of the day building up towards, so that we are our best in that competition this year, and hopefully we can get through that and build to the next World Cup. So it's a very easy line of thought, something that hopefully we can keep improving at each of those stages throughout the year and into next.
You did improve in the last 10 overs, but you also had India's 91 for 4, I think you've been.
Yeah, we were delighted with that, because it could have been a lot worse. Again, we picked up wickets in that phase, and when we got a wicket or 2 wickets in a row, it really slowed the rate, and it always does. So it's trying to get there quicker. I also think potentially some of that was the wicket. It looked like it got a little bit trickier to bat on. So we'll not kid ourselves in saying that we bowled amazingly in the last 10, but it was certainly a lot better.
That was amazing in the first 2 overs.
It was a good start. Yeah, it's my first time batting with Ross, because I obviously missed Zimbabwe, so in international cricket. So it's always fresh, new start. I remember whenever I was starting, it does take time. I think T20 sometimes gets opening the batting in T20 sometimes gets a little harsh comments, because everyone wants to bat there, or it's the easiest place to bat. But actually, in fact, it does take a bit of time to learn your craft and learn how you're going to go about it. So he's only 3 games in, and he'll hopefully keep improving.
Taskin's a pretty special bowler, but isn't he?
Yeah, I've seen Taskin for a number of years. We've gone along the same paths in terms of years played, and he's got better and better each time I see Taskin bowl. His pace is up, his aggression's up. He's hitting the deck hard, so he's definitely a tough bowler to play against. That's for sure.
How did Young come through his first 4 overs?
Yeah, just delighted to have him back on the park. He's had a really tough 6 months since being in the World Cup camp in Coogee. He missed out there, had to go home, and we're just delighted to have him back. To be honest, it wouldn't have mattered what his 4 overs went for today. We would have been happy that he got through them, and he's pretty good now. Hopefully, I'll catch up with him in a bit, and he's A1.
It was very good wicket in Sylhet in ODI series, and very good batting attacking here. So condition-wise, it is very suitable for Ireland. But what went wrong with you?
Yeah, I think Sylhet certainly was more like Ireland. It was greener, faster. It definitely felt a little bit more like home. We were just outplayed. I think they got very good scores in the first 2 ODIs on conditions that we were pretty used to. And to be able to chase those down, you need to have a pretty good day out in the second innings. And that's about it. I think coming here in Chattogram, it's a little bit slower, spins a little bit more, so it's more subcontinental, more typical Bangladeshi in our view. So it was interesting. The longer the day went, the flatter the wicket got. So if it was a sort of a night game here, I think it would have been a really nice wicket. It felt really nice for the last 5 overs.
Well, Bangladesh probably would have scored 210 or 215 if that 420 was that ball. Do you think Ireland would have a better chance if the match would have been of 20 overs each?
No. I think the rain helped us, definitely. I think it brought us into the game more. The more overs that was reduced, I think the better chance we had. Especially, I think the rain helped the wicket. It just kissed on a little bit more. It became easier to bat, and as I said again, 10 minutes ago that we had the best of conditions. That's why it was slightly disappointing, because I really do feel like it was tricky enough sort of in the first hour or two, and it got better and better as the day, especially with the rain. So I know we fell 20 runs short in theory, but we just again need to keep improving.
Ireland obviously had a great start, started to after 2 overs, then Hassan Mahmood got that wicket and 4 dot balls in a row. Do you think that spell of Hassan and Taskin was the turning point?
Yeah, certainly do. Yeah, in the second innings, they bowled really well. I think they showed their skills that they have, just a little bit more experience to have that real X factor. So they got their Yorkers in. They really hit their Yorkers well. They bowled good slower balls, and that's top quality bowling for you.
And we were talking about World Cup qualifiers as well in July. Teams like West Indies, Sri Lanka, Zimbabwe might play there. And wasn't it about 50 overs World Cup?
Yeah, that's the 50 over stuff. Well, yeah, we'll skip on that. Just you can go back. You can get Balbo for that. Anyone else? Done?
Yes, well.
Thank you.